Hey everyone, this is Sandeep here from 99 Signals. In this video, I'll show you how you can start tracking Facebook ads more effectively in Google Analytics. We'll be using something called URL parameters to make it easier for us to start tracking Facebook ads in Google Analytics. So why do we need to use URL parameters? Two reasons. One is that there's a lot of discrepancy between the data that you get in Facebook Insights and the data that you get in Google Analytics. So by using URL parameters, you can avoid that and you'll know exactly which campaign is driving what traffic to your website. Secondly, the data that you find in Google Analytics, you'll see that there's no differentiator between the traffic that you get from Google. There's no differentiator between the traffic that you get from Facebook organic and Facebook ads. So with URL parameters, you'll know exactly which ad campaign, which ad set is driving traffic to your website, and you can also track conversions on your website that way. So to generate URL parameters for your Facebook ad campaign, I would recommend a free tool called Campaign URL Builder. This is a free tool by Google, and in the next segment, I'll show you how you can use this tool to generate URL parameters for your Facebook ad campaign. So let's get started. So I'm at Google's Campaign URL Builder now, and as you can see, there's a form here which we need to complete, and once the form is complete, there'll be a campaign URL generated with all the URL parameters. And you can use this URL in your Facebook ads and start tracking traffic in Google Analytics. So it's a very simple process. Let's get started. To begin with, just go to the article that you wish to promote on Facebook, copy the URL and paste it in the website URL box. The next field is campaign source. So mention Facebook ad as the campaign source, or you can just mention Facebook, but I like to differentiate between the traffic that I get from Facebook organic and the traffic that I get from Facebook ads. So I recommend mentioning Facebook ads here. The next field is campaign medium. You'll notice that the first two fields are mandatory and the rest are not, but I recommend filling the rest of the information as well, because you'll be having multiple campaigns on Facebook and you would like to track each campaign individually in your analytics report. So the more specific you get with your URL parameters, the better, and you'll know exactly which campaign is driving traffic to your site and which campaign needs to be improved. So just fill the remaining information as well. For campaign medium, go to Ads Manager and click on Budget and Schedule under Ad Set. Look for optimization for ad delivery, and in this case, I think by default link clicks is what is mentioned in optimization for ad delivery, which means we'll be paying for each click, which means the campaign medium is CPC. It can also be something else. It depends on your requirements. So suppose you've selected impressions as your optimization, then you need to mention CPM here, but in this case it's CPC for us. For campaign name, just go to Ads Manager once again, click on campaign and copy the campaign name, paste it here. For campaign term, go to ad set, copy the ad set name, paste it here. Campaign content, go to add and then copy the ad name and paste it here. So you would want this information, these three fields, to be identical to the information that you have entered in Facebook Ads Manager, because it'll be easier for you to track this information in Google Analytics. And you can get very specific here with your ad set name or your ad name. Suppose you have different ads which you're running. So you may be running an image ad, you may be running a video ad or a slideshow. You can basically use this field to differentiate all that. So you can say image one or video ad or whatever, depending on what kind of ads you're running, you can use this field to differentiate those ads. So in this case, I've chosen a very generic names, so I'll stick to that. And now that all these fields are filled, you just need to scroll down, and you'll see that there is a campaign URL that has been generated, and you need to copy this portion. It's important that you don't copy the question mark, just copy the portion starting from UTM source, copy this and then go to your Facebook Ads Manager and click on links. scroll down till you find URL parameters and paste the URL parameters here. So that's about it. You can start tracking traffic from Facebook ads and Google Analytics now. There is another option where you can copy the whole URL. Let's delete this and go to the website URL box and paste the whole URL here. Just preview it to see if all your URL parameters are visible here. They are. So this is another option. Yet another option is to convert this URL into a short link, so you can connect your Bitly with Campaign URL Builder, and Bitly has its own analytics, so you can start tracking traffic there as well. And if you think that this URL looks pretty ugly, then you can use a Bitly URL. So that's it. This is how you can start tracking traffic from Facebook ads in Google Analytics. You can generate all kinds of URL here for different custom campaigns. So for example, if you send newsletters or emails to your email list on a regular basis, then you can differentiate each newsletter and generate a campaign URL for that as well. So to start tracking Facebook ads in Google Analytics, just log into your Google Analytics account, and then from the left side menu, click on acquisition, click on all traffic, and then click on source/medium. You'll notice that the 8th source here is the same that we mentioned in our campaign URL builder, campaign source and CPC. So this is what we are looking for. Just click on this. And then if you want to see the other information that we entered here, like the campaign name, term, content, click on other, click on acquisition, and then click on campaign. So you'll see that the campaign name is the same that we entered in the campaign URL builder. And when you click on add content, you'll see that it's the same as the campaign content that we entered here, and similarly the keyword is the same as the campaign term, which was the name of the ad set. So this is really useful if you're running multiple ad campaigns on Facebook and if you have multiple ad sets under each campaign. So in Google Analytics, you'll be able to track this and you'll see which campaign or which ad set is driving traffic to your website, and based on this information, you can optimize all your Facebook ads. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and visit my website 99signals.com. You'll find a lot more SEO and blogging tips there.